everyone, and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through something that I've thought far too much about, which is how to make your overview pages more interactive and effective for students. The overview page in your course can do a lot of heavy lifting for you. If you show how all of your materials and assignments are aligned with your outcomes on the page itself. And this is important because it shows students how what they're doing in the course is aligned to an outcome, which in turn shows them that they're not just doing a bunch of busy work, that there's some sort of meaning to what they're doing. So I'm going to show you how we map the alignment on the overview pages in a way that's maybe a little bit more engaging and meaningful to students. One of the ways that we do that is by adding interactive content organization tools into the course page. So this could be through tabs or flip cards or other ways to get students to engage with the content on the page. In this case, I'm going to try cards, and we have our overview page here. So we're going to go ahead and edit it. And this is just our module template overview page that we have here that I'm going to edit with Design Plus to show you how you can make it a little bit more engaging and interactive for students. So we're going to click in this content block, and we're going to add a couple of paragraphs above it so that we can make room for the columns that we're going to use to organize our cards in. And then we'll go to Add New Element, and I'm going to search for columns, sorry. Okay, and then I want this column to be 2/3 and the second one to be 1/3. Perfect. Now we can go in and add our cards. So in the search bar, I'll just type in card, and I want a regular card, not one of the flip ones for this first part. So delete that content bit. And then for the title, I'm going to call it Introduction. And I like to call it something that's not overview, just for consistency and so that we don't have, 3 headings that are called overview in a row. And then I'm going to copy and paste the overview for my course here. And then we're going to make this a level 3 heading so that our ALLY score is happy. And we're going to select the card and we're going to duplicate it. And I'm going to do a tasks card. So if we go down below here, we had the introduction, we had outcomes, a to-do list, and assignments. So the regular template that we give you has a to-do list and assignments listed separately. But my course is a bit much, as you might imagine. And I want to make sure that students are going through the materials in order and not just skipping ahead to the assignments or something like that. So I want to make sure it seems like it's all very important. So I'm going to combine this into one just tasks list. And I'm going to call it, and I'll just copy and paste my tasks over here. Okay, and we're going to give that bullet points back for now. And that's just so you can see where the different list items live. Okay, and then we're going to add a flip card for my outcomes. So we'll go to Add New Elements, Flip Card. And then I'm going to do module objectives on the front of the card. And we'll do course outcomes on the back. And we'll make those level 3 headings as well. And I'll go grab my module objectives. And my course outcomes are going to go on the back of the card. All right, so from the template, we have our introduction, outcomes, to-do list, and assignments all listed there. So So we can delete this stuff because we don't need it anymore. And we're left with something that looks like this. It looks like maybe our flip card isn't going all the way to the sides. So I just am gonna see what's happening there. I'm gonna make it be medium so it takes up the whole width for sure. And then I'm going to set my second card, which is the tasks one, to fill the available height so that it takes up the same amount of room as the module objectives column. And it looks a little funky in edit mode here. But when we save it, I think it should be even at the bottom. Okay, so a few things. First, the card is kind of hard to see. So I'm going to make those borders a little bit more defined, I think. And then I also want this edge to go all the way up to the banner edge. So I will show you how to do that too. So we'll go back into edit mode. Make this bigger again. Okay, so you're going to want to click within a card or something. And then I'm going to do the column width first. So I'm going to go to columns, load columns in the style editor. And then make sure I have the container selected. And I'm going to go all the way down to padding. And just move the left and right to be 0. So now it'll take up the whole width of that banner title. Now for the cards, I'm going to find the card div here, and I'm going to choose to have a border around all of it. I want it to be 4, and then I'm going to make the color be blue. And I'm going to do that for all of 4 of my cards here. And voila, they all have the blue border around them now. So since a lot of our students view things on mobile devices, I also just wanted to double check to make sure that this is displaying how it should on a mobile device. So to do that, I'm going to go to the kebab menu, preview content, choose preview content again, and then you can choose the size that you want to view. So here we have what it will look like on a mobile device. So our introduction comes first, followed by the tasks, and then our flip card content is underneath that. And that looks pretty good to me. And then we're going to close out of that and choose save and see what it looks like. All right, and there we have it, an effective and clean and engaging overview page that really helps students navigate your course by telling them what module outcomes are aligned with what student learning outcomes, easy access to those student learning outcomes or course outcomes, and then also what module outcomes are related with each task that they do in the course. So super easy to navigate and to see what they're doing. And it really helps students navigate your module more easily and see how all of their learning is related. Thanks for watching and good luck.